back in Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Last time we assembled a motley crew, and the crews don't really get motlier than this, so let's see how far we can get. So we were told to go into Shinryu next. Let's go ahead and do so. So, bit of a warning. My voice is going out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this consistently or not, so just a word of warning. What can I get for you? Jeez. Like, it's nice that these things exist, it's just, damn, they're pricey. Like, I have no money, man. Can you believe all the shops? I have way too much competition here. I'll just consider this a little vacation. Times are hard and the journey's long. Don't be afraid to fight dirty. This sounds like the guy I'm looking for. Magic 8 Ball. So this is for the new party member, I think. So I was definitely hoping these things would have been available a lot sooner than this. Fire alarm, bigger revive. So I would really like to be able to buy multiples of these. Like, I never found the caffeinated inhaler. I don't know. I assume that would be with a Beazle, since he's supposed to be the sleeping guy. But yeah, need to remember this dude exists. Hello, Jimmy. I'm just hanging out by the trash. Because I'm trash, you see. Things haven't been going very marvelously for me right now. Or ever. In fact, you could say I'm downright froggy. I don't have a home. I'm tired. I'm really just a loser frog no matter how much you slice it. Sorry I'm not as marvelous as you thought I was. You should continue on with your journey. Nothing to see here, old friend. I think I'll probably just die in the street. That seems appropriate. Okay, I can't really whistle at the moment. Pull yourself together, man. Does that make you feel better? Do it as much as you want, then. At least I'm good for something. Reading is an adventure that never ends. Popular novel for Andrew. This might have been decent if I had it for the Beach Bay battle, but I didn't. So yeah, right now my biggest complaint about this game is that this place is here now instead of much sooner. Hey, that fountain seems like the perfect place for me. Do you mind dropping me in? Yes. It has been a long time since I've been here. I remember there used to be a forest here in the most delightful spring. Things sure have changed since I began my journey. At least this fountain is here. Water is still sacred. Times may change, but water is eternal. Here's a little fish wisdom for you. Anyway, I promise I'll give you something nice, so I will. From now on, I will allow you to visit the sacred home of my ancestors. What? You don't care about that? I'll have you know that's a very exclusive place. Not many humans have ever been invited, so it's rude of you to say that. Well, the offer still stands. Let me know if you want to go there. So that sounds like a secret dungeon that we have just unlocked somewhat inadvertently. I always said that if I love Tetsuya Kawaii so much I should just live there. So I do now. I miss my parents. Welcome to Tetsuya Kawaii. I am Bun-Bun-chan. How can we make you a happiness day? Wow. I might have been able to use this on the Beach Babe. I'm not sure if stun would have counted. Here we go, RPS. Phew, I can't afford that. How about this one? You're wearing that? Get your gross hands off me, dweeb. Uh-oh, she means businessman. Wow. So this may have actually been a good thing to do. In a very, very twisted way. Uh-oh, she's batting her eyelashes at us. Whatever. I'm gonna tell everyone at school that you like picking on girls. Oh my god, you can actually farm her? Wow. This doesn't seem right. Well, folks, if you need money, here you go. That's 2,300. We can't afford to play these games. Ah, almost had it that time. What do you look at me like that for? Here to tell me I'm wasting my time? Yeah, well, so what? Real waste time staying with all those boring digits back in Sacred Lantern. Talk about a snooze fest. I'm the only one with any class there. Well, truth is, I'm out of money. This game kinda sucks anyway. Guess I'll go back. Greetings, fool. I'm the Game Master. The Game Master doesn't understand physical violence. He only understands virtual violence. Whack-a-mismal? Nah. I don't know if you actually get a reward for doing these or anything, which is why I'm not too eager to blow my $100 on it. Scram, punk. Bring your tickets to prizes. Plasma TV of the modern set. So just a surge of luck. Wow, that could definitely be good. So a magic weapon for Jimmy. If you're gonna play the pumpkin roll, or even the flower, I guess, that could be handy. Plutonium. So you can't heal, but you get surge of stats. Like, I'm really interested in the power of friendship. And I was trying to figure out who my endgame team is going to be. So I definitely want to use Helga and Buck. Yes, rock and roll. That is the best music by far. Yes. Listen to the fire in my soul. Fight time! So I guess the only way to get these is here, but as long as there's no achievement tied to it, I don't see a reason in doing so. Hey, Jimmy. Sorry I missed you back in Bonita Vista. I was looking out for you, but I ran into my dad. I haven't seen him in years. Boy, does he make me angry. You're pretty lucky, you know. Both of your parents spend so much time with you. My mom's always working, and my dad, well, he's just a real deadbeat. Actually, Jimmy, do you think I'm any different from my dad? I don't know. I mean, I send postcards back home, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm on the road all the time. I need to go on this journey for myself. I hope postcards are enough. Only time will tell, Timothy. Let me know if you need any help, dear. So the entire high-end set is here, but looks like it doesn't give you that much of a boost. Modern set. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna need a better way to farm money than that girl in the arcade. That's the bookstore, our library. That one looks like trouble, but I don't see anything else to do, so let's go on in. It's nice to unwind after a hard day. Ella's voice is so different. Truly a foreign treasure. VIPs only. His name is Mount Fuji, not Mr. Fuji. Yo, Jimmy. Long time no see. Give me the cool. Good to see you, but I can't talk now. If I mess up this part, I won't be able to look at myself in the mirror. Yako still gets nervous on stage. It's just who he is. We've come a long way, but it feels like we haven't gone far at all. Oh well. As long as I get to back up Ella, I'm happy. Hey, it's been a while. This club is much bigger than the Wharf Dog, but being on the road still makes me feel like a star. So if you don't remember them, they're from the Mute Notes video, which I think was number 9. I don't know which video this is because I haven't spliced everything together yet. So there's no bank in a handy location here. Even still, I'm pretty broke. Accelerated dynamics, the subway. Like I said, go to Shinryu, but I don't know what else. Oh, right, I didn't go into that one building because the fish stopped me. This one. There's the bank. I am Guntron. Your room's to the left. Do not attempt to leave without paying. I will eradicate you. I am Guntron. Alright, Papa Kid. It does take a genius to see the brains in this outfit. What's the plan? As I see it, we're facing 3 distinct problems. Number 1, we need to find Helga and Buck. Number 2, we need to reobtain the sacred knowledge. Number 3, Jimmy, you've taken far too many days off from school. This isn't good for your intellectual development. My plan will address all 3 of these problems. There's a school nearby called Shinryu Academy. I've confirmed that the principal that currently possesses the secret knowledge works there. As an adult, I have no hope of infiltrating such an institution. However, Jimmy should easily be able to fit in, so I've enrolled him into Shinryu Academy. Jimmy, this will allow you to both keep up with your studies and attempt to locate the secret knowledge. Lars, I've enrolled you as well so that you can keep an eye on him. But I'm an adult. You act like a child all the time, so you shouldn't have made trouble fitting in. Point taken. While you're both at school, I'll analyze the surrounding area and reconnoitrate Helga and Buck's locations. Sounds good, Papa Kid. One question. What do you want me to do? I don't care what you do. I don't even know who you are while you're following us around. So I'm flying by the seat of my pants then. Makes sense to me. Playing to my strengths. You're one smart cookie, Papa Kid. Anyway, that's the plan. If you need me, Jimmy, I'll be here. Otherwise, you should head to school. Classes begin today. And our motley crew is shrinking. Let's grab our 20 G's and see what we can get. Get this for a punch. That's pretty much my stash. There needs to be a better way to get money right now. I'm gonna get him Mjolnir because it gives him a big boost. So I never found a use for that magic attack. You probably have to give him a spell book or something to really get it. And Mjolnir is going to cause me to lose some defense, but hopefully we'll get by. So I have 500 bucks left. We'll toss that in the bank in the off chance we get that 20% interest, which will give me nothing, essentially. So money is really, really hard to come across in this game. Almost as bad as Boot Hill Heroes, I think it was. But now we need to find Shinryu Academy. Tetsuya Kawaii. Let's check this out real quick. Because we saw one of these in actual Shinryu. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a secret dungeon or what. We'll take a peek. Hello, hello. How are you, young boy? Are you a fan of Tetsuya Kawaii? I'm afraid this is our corporate headquarters. If you want to go on adventures with Gero and other famous Tetsuya Kawaii characters, you should check out one of our thousands of stores. Have you been to the one in Shinryu? So if this is a secret dungeon, well, if it's a storyline dungeon, it's going to become accessible later, it looks like. Shinryu Academy. No, we can't get over there yet. So I have a feeling that's probably where the boss fight's going to be. It's the first day of school. A cool breeze rustles Jimmy's freshly combed hair. The laughter of children mixes with birdsong overhead. The cherry blossoms bloom like fireworks. Watch where you're going, dweeb. Hey, Jimbo. Just got my schedule. Your dad registered me in remedial... Your dad registered me in remedial math. Guess he doesn't have much faith in me. Wish I could hang out in your class, but I'd stick out like a sore thumb. So I got put in high school. You know, Jimmy, I'm not too excited about going back to high school. This might be a shock to you, but I used to get bullied a lot. One time they made me eat my own underwear. Don't worry though, I'll protect you for sure. I'm just gonna try to fade into the background while I'm here. Maybe no one will call me names. That hurt more than the daily beatings. The underwear thing was probably worse though. Anyway, if anyone picks on you, just let me know. I'll be right. Whoa. Excuse me. Jimmy. Am I hallucinating, or did the most beautiful woman on the planet just walk by? Check it out, nerds. Please don't hurt me, sir. Cool it, Uncle Kid. I'm not gonna beat you up. It's me, the misunderstood thug, Punch Tanaka. I got a temporary gig here as a janitor. Pretty sweet, huh? I don't know what it is, but something about this profession is magnetic. Just seemed like a good fit. Anyway, you can count on me, kid. I'm gonna find out where the principal's keeping the book, then I'm gonna snatch it. If you're ever in danger, don't worry. Like the deadly chameleon, Punch Tanaka will be right there, blending in, waiting to strike. Well, I better get going. There's a floor that needs mopping, and I've got the tools for the job. Mainly a mop. Looks like classes are about to start. I'll see you at lunch. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a different monster? The teacher is starting the math lesson. So we have picture Mr. Marvelous on the board and most of the word failure written in. Today the class is going over multiplication. Jimmy already knows all of the times tables, so he's bored. Math is beneath Jimmy anyway. He floats out of his seat and possesses the boy next to him. Let's see what he's done. Oh wow, this guy thinks that 6 times 7 is 44. Jimmy's going to change all of his answers into wrong answers, but looks like this boy beat him to it. Now it feels kind of bad, so he does half of the problems for him, making sure to show his work. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something after all. After math, Jimmy's Jimmy is next up for the computer lab. Follows the rest of the students down the hallway. Jimmy is supposed to be typing, but none of the other kids are doing it, so he's messing around on the internet instead. There's a popular video chat program that the other students are using, so he installs it and then picks out an avatar for himself. It's a superhero. Jimmy doesn't really know anyone, though, so his friends list is pretty much empty. Oh look! Here's someone! Jimmy has no clue who it is, but it's someone to talk to, so he adds them to his friends list. They reply instantly. Their avatar is a giraffe wearing sunglasses. Yo, kid! It's me, Punch Tanaka. I figured I had to keep in touch with you somehow, but a janitor can't just talk to kids, you know. There's like a code or something. Anyway, I used to think that computers were just for nerds, but they're actually pretty cool. You can do lots of awesome stuff on them. Punch's avatar flexes magnificently. I read a tutorial on how to draw dogs, then I watched videos of people doing karate for like 2 hours. Can you believe it's all for free? Man, computers are great. I'll send you some links later. It's called copying and pasting. Punch's avatar pulls the shades down, cocks an eyebrow. I mainly just wanted to touch base with you. Let me tell you, infiltrating this place was a breeze. Nobody gives janitors a second look. That's a shame, really. Janitors don't get much credit, but they're an integral part of the school ecosystem. It's a life of quiet dignity. Oh man, my boss is yelling at me. Some birds built a nest in the gym, and I'm gonna whack them down with my broom. I better jet. Punches Avatar, makes a finger gun, points at you, then goes click click. Jimmy plays around until computer class is over. Hey, it's time for lunch. Jimmy walks in single file with the rest of the students to the cafeteria. Hey, Jimmy. Gonna finish that sloppy Joe? It's my favorite. I forgot how much I love cafeteria food. I didn't get it much because Mom always packed my lunch. She used to write little notes on a napkin for me. Kinda miss that. This napkin's just covered with barbecue sauce. Whoa, look over there. You're sitting in my spot. I'm sorry? In case you haven't figured it out yet, new girl, this is our table, and that's my seat. I didn't know. These customs are strange to me. Where should I sit? Well, since your hair looks like a big wad of chewed up bubble gum, why don't you eat in the dumpster? But wouldn't that be unsanitary? You idiot. The new girl sure is a space case. What? I am not. That's just not true. It's that girl from earlier. Jimmy, we can't just let her get bullied like that. I should do something. Well. If it isn't the Dork Squad. In case I wasn't clear, I'm referring to you two dorks. You're the Dork Squad. Please don't hurt me. I've already eaten my sloppy Joe, but you can have my mixed vegetables and the rest of my milk. How about you shove those mixed vegetables up your nose, Tubby? If that'll make you happy. Ew. Stop. I just want to stop by and let you two know that Shinryu Academy is a kingdom, and I'm the king. You two, you're peasants. You do what the king says. Understand? Yes, my liege. Good. Alright, God, what a dork. Oh well. As long as you know your place. I'm out of here. Looks like that girl from earlier is gone. Wish I was brave enough to do something. Now I'm just a broken man with some peas and carrots up his nose. Lunch is about over. Later, Jimbo. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a different monster? Jimmy feels kind of wobbly. The teacher is starting the social studies lesson. Today the class is going over state capitals. Jimmy imagines what life would be like in Juneau, Alaska. If he walked outside for too long, he would probably end up frozen solid. Jimmy can mold his body into a cool shape first. Then he would be like a statue. He could freeze himself into the shape of a butt, and then people would have to look at him. That would be funny. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. It's almost time for recess. Before Jimmy can leave, the intercom kicks on. Teacher says it's a special announcement from the principal. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. I see you, Jimmy. Your little body sitting in your little desk. Your little brain. I'm going to wrap my fingers around it and squeeze until it's mush. What do you think you're doing here? Do you think you can stop me? You'll never be able to. Even with the book. I'm old as time itself. And you're 8. You don't have a chance. Spend your last days with your family. When I come, you'll know. Your final moments will be a shivering, sweat-soaked nightmare. Oh, and the school field trip is a Shinryu Fish Concern is coming up. The school trip to Shinryu Fish Concern is coming up next month, so you'll need your parents to sign the permission slips by the end of the week. It's recess, so everyone hurries outside. Jimmy takes a moment to calm his breathing before following them. What's the matter? Don't want to play on the jungle gym? Me neither. I'm more of an indoors recess kind of guy. How's your day been so far? Yeah, same here. Really don't like being back in school. The other kids have been calling me Beard Boy. They think I have some kind of disorder. I know that I'm just older than them, but it's still hurtful. Also in the gym I had to run laps and the coach yelled at me when I couldn't finish. The class has been tough too. Even remedial math. Guess your dad was right about that one. It's been so long since I've done any math outside of calculating damage numbers in RPGs. Guess that's easy stuff. If I were in an RPG, I would make my defense higher so I could take all those beatings. Man, Jimbo. Never thought I'd have to live through this again. Hey, Jimbo. Think I'll have another chance to talk with that girl? She seems so cute and nice. What would it be like to be with a girl like that? If I could just talk to her without her looking at me like I'm a disgusting, fat, hairy monster, then I would be happy. It looks like recess is about over. Maybe tomorrow we'll play on the swings or something. Class is about to begin. Why not? The teacher is starting the English lesson. Today the class is having free reading time. Since Shimmy is new hasn't been to the library yet, the teacher gives him something to read. It's the book that she read and liked when she was a kid. She said it's about a young girl who solves mysteries. It's part of a series. This one is about a haunted house. Jimmy holds the book in his hands. It's a hardcover copy. On the front, a young girl is illuminating a dark hallway with her flashlight. The corners of the book are starting to fray, and several of the pages are dog-eared. When Jimmy opens it, he's hit with the musty smell of ancient knowledge. He tries to read it, but the letters shift around the page. They're all mixed up. He wants to try to read, but instead he just counts the words, his cheeks warm with embarrassment. Jimmy looks up at the clock. It's almost time for school to be over for the day. The teacher gets up and makes an announcement. On Friday there will be a spelling bee. She talks excitedly about how there will be trophies for people in each grade, and there will be cookies and juice after. She also mentions that it will be graded. Jimmy squirms in his seat. The bell rings and the students grab their bags and head outside. Jimmy, Lars, and Punch meet up and head back to Shinryu. No luck finding the secret knowledge? It's just your first day. That's to be expected. Take some time to adjust to your new schedule. I trust that you'll be able to find it, Jimmy. As for me, I'm afraid I haven't had much luck either. I've been scouring the city for information, but no one has heard of Helga or Buck. In retrospect, this shouldn't be surprising. It's a large metropolitan area, and it's not like Helga and Buck would be telling everyone their names. I'm going to meet with a sketch artist. With good pictures of Helga and Buck, I should be able to find more leads. I hope you're adjusting well to your new school. I know these kinds of things can be hectic, but you're a smart boy, Jimmy. You'll work hard and be successful. Get some rest tonight so you can perform well academically in the morning. Jimmy sleeps. It's now Tuesday, the second day of school. The spelling bee is in 3 days. Welcome to Accelerated Dynamics. Oh, you must be here for the Platinum Member Luncheon. Let me just pull up your account. Let's see. I'm sorry. In order to qualify for Platinum Member status, you have to have at least 100,000 deposited into our banking division. Employees only beyond this point. Talk with the receptionist if you're a Platinum Member. So this is an optional dungeon with Grouse being the final, the boss of it, I believe. Can the blob squeeze through there? Nope. Nothing here. Yet. Hey kid, we really need to get that stupid book. Thought I enjoy being a janitor, but it's kind of a drag. My boss really put me through the ringer yesterday. I mean, I have to admit, this is the first actual job I've ever had, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. I've got to wake up super early and follow orders. Let me tell you something about Punch Naka. He's not a follow orders kind of guy. He's more of a run free like the wind kind of guy. I'm a tornado kid, and I'm about to blow down the building. Oh man, my boss is looking over here. I'm not supposed to talk to the kids, kid. I'm gonna go find that book and get the hell out of this dead-end nightmare. What a drag. I overslept. My body didn't want to come back to school. We better head to class. I don't want to get detention. Nah. Teacher is starting the science lesson. Today the class is learning about plants. Jimmy doesn't really care much about plants, but he knows this will be on a test, so he tries to stay still and listen. Halfway through the lecture, he thinks about what he'd like to squawk. He imagines that would feel really, really good. No, it would just be a squawk. It would just be loud and make him embarrassed. But then again, it would feel good. Jimmy's wing is flapping in a little rhythm on his desk. His feet scratch circles on the ground. He can feel it bubbling up. Squawk. Everyone looks up for a moment, then the teacher continues. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. Jimmy is waiting for Punch to get on, but he's taken so long that Jimmy actually decided to practice typing. Well, he mainly just pushes keys absentmindedly with his index finger. All of a sudden, Punch's avatar appears on the screen. Hey, kid. Today's been a real beast. Punch's avatar's long neck wilts to the side. My boss is really hounding me about all sorts of stupid crap. Thought I was gonna find that book today, but he's not even giving me a chance. I wonder if the principal found out I was undercover and is making this guy keep me busy. It's like a game of cat and mouse, except the mouse is actually a Bengal tiger. Wait a minute. What if he hasn't figured out who I am? What if this is just what it means to be a janitor? Wow. What an undervalued profession. Anyway, I'm super busy right now, so I can't talk anymore. Here's an illegal MP3 I downloaded as an apology. Hey, it's a Toy Soldier Parade. At lunch, Lars is nowhere to be found. There are lots of people around, but Jimmy feels alone. He picks at his meatloaf with his fork. Hey, you're that weird kid, aren't you? Yeah, it's definitely you. It's easy to miss you because you're so small. But I could beat you up if I wanted to. Be glad I don't care enough to try. What are you doing hanging out with Beard Boy and that creepy janitor all the time? It's like you brought a freak show to Shinryu Academy. My daddy works at the best company. He's going to give me a high-paying job right out of school. I don't even have to go to college if I don't want to. I bet you'll have to spend 4 years in college just to work at a second-rate company. God. The way you just sit there and stare at me. You're even worse than the new girl. Talking to you makes me want to puke. Later, loser. Jimmy is ignored for the rest of lunch. His meatloaf has grown cold. The gravy is congealed. He stirs it absentmindedly until the bell rings. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a different monster? Nah. The teacher is starting the art lesson. Today everyone gets to draw whatever they want. Jimmy's got lots of ideas swimming around in his head, but he decides to start drawing a boat. He draws a nice little comfortable tugboat. Actually, scratch that. It's a yacht. Make that a battleship, with big cannons all around it. And there's some airplanes flying overhead, and a shark peeking out of the water, and it's fighting a tank, and a UFO. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. Hey, Jimbo. Sorry I missed lunch. Some guys are forcing me to lick the bathroom floor. On the plus side, it kinda killed my appetite. There's no point sugarcoating this, Jimmy. I really hate it here. This is probably the worst possible place on the planet. Hey, Beard Boy. Thanks for cleaning the bathroom. It reeked, but now it's nice and shiny thanks to you. But see, we got a problem. A big problem. See, I was talking to my girl about what a good job you did, and she got jealous. Super jealous. Seems like the girls' bathroom is even filthier than the boys'. So you're gonna have to clean that one too, Beard Boy. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you get your creepy janitor friend to help you? Well, Jimmy can't stand seeing his uncle like this, so he pushes the no good book. Big mistake, dweeb. Yeah, big mistake. So we need to imagine the goon. No! We'll do this one. So here they come. Okay, I'm gonna guard and then we'll get serious. Or not. And Jimmy is so freaking worthless here, man. When you're dealing with small parties like this, there's not too much strategy here. I think it's just best to let the counters do their job since I blocked Mjolnir. You little brat! Do you think this is all we're capable of? We'll show you. Crap, it's the principal. This isn't over. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. What have we here? Fighting on school premises? Such bad behavior. Jimmy, I really thought this kind of thing was beneath you. I'm afraid you'll have to be punished. Why don't you come with me to my office? Mr. Principal. You have to help me, Mr. Principal. I've got a really bad stomachache. Where's the nurse's office? I know, but it's an emergency. My tummy hurts so bad. Thank you so much, sir. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. Wait here, Jimmy. When I return, we can discuss your punishment. Psst, you should be more careful. There are bad people here. You should probably duck out. My name's Hitomi, by the way. See you later. Hitomi. In case you're curious, Hitomi is the Japanese word for eyes. It is a legitimate girl's name, though. You're back early today. Did something happen? I better not get a call from your teacher. Also, don't forget your primary goal. You've got to find the secret knowledge. As for me, I was finally able to find a lead. Thanks to the sketch artist, I ran into several people who positively identified Helga. She seems to be quite popular, actually. They call her Happy Smile Lady. When I asked them where I could find her, though, they weren't very filial with me. They mainly seemed confused. One of them suggested I stop by Tetsuya Kawaii. It seems like it's a large chain of toys and other useless tchotchkes. It's not much, but it's a lead. I'll investigate tomorrow. Don't forget, you must find the secret knowledge. Try your best tomorrow. Another day passes. It's now Wednesday, the third day of school. The spelling bee is in 2 days. Putting the cash away. I'm curious, I want to see something real quick. I guess some of these are really close to leveling up. Does the Lagoon give you anything at 20? No. I don't know, I might go Sunflower or something. Now that I think about it, the blob doesn't actually have like a counterstance move, does it? Another day at school. Jimmy looks around the courtyard for Punch and Lars, but he can't see them. As the students mill around him, Jimmy gets the distinct impression that he's totally, utterly alone. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. Back already? You may have evaded punishment for one day, but don't be arrogant. This is my school. It's only a matter of time before you slip up again. And when that happens, Jimmy, you'll never leave here alive. Tick-tock, Jimmy. Classes are about to start. Class is about to begin. The teacher is starting the math lesson. Hey, we're at the count. Just in time. Today the class is going over fractions. Jimmy already knows how fractions work, so he's bored. As an immortal Lord of the Dead, Jimmy has no need to worry about such trivial things as fractions. So he gathers energy above him and explodes it into a cacophony of screeching bats. About 1/3 of the bats circle around the ceiling as the children below scream in terror. 1/6 of the bats dive on the teacher, who's ineffectively swatting them as she runs for the door. The remaining half of the bats already flown through the open door and are now blanketing the school in a shrieking black death cloud. Jimmy cackles to himself and kicks his feet up on the desk in front of him. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might learn a little something. Sounds like a legitimate math lesson. Punch's avatar struts in place, its gangly giraffe legs stretching forward and backward, forward and back. Yo, kid. I just made a breakthrough. So my boss made me clean the bathroom today. Apparently some kid spit all over the floor or something. It was swimming in saliva. I mean, how deranged do you have to be to do that kind of thing? Don't you know that someone's gotta clean up your messes? Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, when I was cleaning, the principal came in. I was working in the stall next to him, so he never got to look at me. Let me tell you, the guy took forever. Forever. And it reeked pretty bad, too. It's like the guy ate a bunch of raw meat last night. When I complained to my boss about the smell, he was like, oh yeah, it's always like that. Every day, too, about that time. So I asked him why he made me clean the bathroom at that exact time. It was the same thing every day, and he just laughed. I'm beginning to think my boss is a grade-A jerk. That's not important. The important thing is that I know exactly when he goes to the bathroom every day. I'm gonna swipe his keys next time. Why? The boss says we're not allowed in the principal's office. You know that's gotta be where he signed the book. Alright. I'm a man on a mission. You just keep your head in the game. Once I get those keys, we'll be home free. Man. Punch Tanaka. MVP. Punch's avatar does a little spin and moonwalks off the screen. Sorry to meet you in the courtyard before school. I went in through the back so the bullies wouldn't hassle me. It was an old trick I learned back in my first trip through high school. Hi, Jimmy. Mind if I sit here? The other girls aren't very hospitable. Hey, Tomi. Yes? Do I know you? Oh, name's Lars. I'm Jimmy's best friend. Pleased to meet you. Jimmy is a sweet boy, so I'm sure you're sweet too. My mom used to say I was sweet as apple pie. Then I would say, I don't know about that. And then she would say, well, we better find out for sure. And then she would make me an apple pie. You're funny. I am? I mean, yeah, whatever. I guess it just comes naturally. Well, looks like lunch is almost over. It was nice meeting you, Lars. Jimmy, I don't remember anything I just said. Class is about to begin. Nah. The teacher is starting the social studies lesson. Today the class is learning about the presidents of the United States of America. Jimmy's impressed with the number of presidents who are dead. With a little necromancy, he might be able to conjure his own army of dead presidents. Then he could appoint one of them in charge at random and watch them argue about it for hours and hours. Maybe he should look somewhere else for his zombie army. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. Hey, Jimbo. You know, I'm starting to think things are looking up. Punch told me he has a plan to get into the principal's office. For the record, though, I don't like how he interprets my internet time. How he interrupts my internet time. He complains a lot about all the work he's got to do. I think he spends most of his time goofing off online. Anyway, it looks like we're not going to have to stay here much longer. Plus, your dad says he's close to finding Helga. Nobody has bullied me today, and I actually had a conversation with Hitomi. Jimmy, you think I have a shot with her? Hey, Lars? I'm sorry for all those mean things I said. I got in a lot of trouble, you know. Oh, it's fine. Thanks so much for understanding. Anyway, Mrs. Fushitora wanted me to tell you that you won an award. Really? For what? Oh, you know, most improved, for most improved. I don't know the specifics. I'm supposed to take you back to her class with me. Okay. It's about time someone acknowledged how much I've improved. I think. I'll catch you later, Jimbo. What an idiot. Looks like it's just you and me this time, loser. You humiliated me pretty bad yesterday, but that ain't gonna happen again. Jimmy, you gotta run. He's not what he seems to be. Jimmy ran back inside. His breath echoed in the empty hallways. Before Hitomi came, he saw something flash across the face of the bully. It was something inhuman. He waits out alone outside the classroom until his teacher returns with the rest of the students. Class is about to begin. Let's go, Sunflower. teacher is starting the English lesson. Today she's going over grammar. She's explaining prepositions to the class. She writes out 3 sentences on the blackboard. Who would like to point out the preposition in this sentence, she asks. The girl in the front row raises her hand and underlines one of the words. For the next sentence, she chooses a young boy sitting next to Jimmy, and he does the same. Who would like to find the preposition in the third sentence? She asks, but no one raises their hand. Her eyes scan across the class. When she stops, she's looking right at Jimmy. His heart sinks. Jimmy drags himself to the blackboard. The other sentences have short words underlined. One is only 2 letters, one is 4. The shortest word he can find is right at the beginning of the sentence, so he underlines that. I'm sorry, his teacher says, and Jimmy slumps back into his seat. She underlines another word. This one is 4 letters long, and one of the letters in the middle looks like a plus sign. Trying to figure out which one that would be. If you don't know what a preposition is offhand, it indicates direction from, to, above, below. One that looks like a plus sign, and it's 4 letters. I don't know. Jimmy tries to remember that for the future. The bell rings and Jimmy walks out of the school with his head hanging low. Jimmy, I trust that school is going well. I've run into a strange situation myself. I checked out Tetsuya Kawaii, and well, I suppose you could say I found Happy Smile Lady. It's apparently a popular Tetsuya Kawaii character. There were several different toys based on her. The odd thing is, she looks just like Helga. The resemblance is uncanny. I bought several, of course. They're just adorable. But why has Helga become a chain of toys? Something I'll have to investigate. Do your best tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be able to find the secret knowledge. Another day passes. It's now Thursday, the 4th day of school. The spelling bee is in 1 day. So I wonder if there's actually a proper form you can have for each one of those lessons to get EXP. It's just, I don't really care to screw around with it. This video's over 45 minutes long already, and there's been a minimum of combat. Weird. Why would I get my most improved award yesterday? Mrs. Fushitora pretended not to know what I was talking about. Guess that doesn't matter. It's not like I need an award. Just knowing that I'm the most improved is enough. Anyway, things keep looking up. Maybe I get to class, Jimbo. Class is about to begin. The teacher is starting the science lesson. Today the class is going over the solar system. On Mars, lifeless red dust dominates the landscape as far as the eye can see. The lack of any greenery just makes Jimmy feel sad. As it turns out, the only planet that has any vegetation at all is Earth. Jimmy feels small and alone all of a sudden. But he also feels like he's part of something very special. The green. He smiles to himself and listens to the rest of the lecture. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. Well, I tried to initiate a secret plan codenamed Sneaking into the Principal Office Always in the Can. I'm afraid things didn't go Punch Tanaka's way this time. Punch's avatar hangs his head in shame. It's still a good plan. My boss asked me to clean the girls' bathroom instead. I feel like a total creep going in there, but I guess that's just my job now. Is this what responsibility feels like? Man, it sucks. Anyway, I was in a stall scrubbing a toilet when some purple-haired girl walked in. I think she was that Hitomi chick that Uncle Kid won't stop talking about. She must now have seen me due to my natural aptitude towards stealthiness. Well, I did become a janitor so I could prove what high school was, so I was on my way out when this weird white light flashed. I also thought I heard some music, like a theme song or something. Then when she stepped out of the stall, she was wearing a different outfit. I don't know. Why change in such a flashy way when you think no one is watching? Punch's avatar shrugs. Anyway, all that's to say the plan failed. Good news is tomorrow my boss is taking the day off, so I'm definitely going to deliver. Punch Tanaka out. What? Hitomi has a theme song? I'm not even sure what that really means. Is she an actress or something? Came into his voice at the moment. That'd be neat. Hey, are you gonna eat your cornbread? Hello, boys. I have something important I must share with you. Hitomi, I've been thinking a lot too. I know that we just met, but well... Lars, please. I have to get this out. Boys, you should leave the school as soon as possible. But Hitomi... Lars, this is important. I can't go into too much detail, but this school isn't safe. You're both so sweet. You should find a new school, a normal school. I don't know if you noticed, but there's something very wrong with the principal. Can't quite put my finger on it, but he radiates a dark aura. I mean, it's like he's doing that, if you believe in that kind of thing. It's like he attracts bad people to him. And then there are many bad people at this school. You've run into some already, but they're much worse than you think. That's all I can say on the matter. I want you both to be safe, so please trust me. I understand, but there's a reason we have to stay here too, Hitomi. More importantly, I think I love you. Oh no, Lars. I mean, you're sweet, but I just can't. I think I might have been too forward. I'm gonna go back to Blob. The teacher is starting the music lesson. Today the class gets to play whatever instrument they want. Jimmy wants to find the most obnoxious instrument, so he decides to play all of them. He starts with the trumpet and blows it so hard that green mucus sprays all over the class. As they're trying to wipe it off, Jimmy grabs a tambourine and bangs it against the side of his body. Instead of making a sound, it just kind of suspends inside of him like a fruit in a jello mold. He pulls the greasy tambourine out of his body, sets it on the table, and then reaches for a guitar. His teacher pulls it away from him. That's enough for today, she says. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. So I wonder if they would describe him as revolting? Eh? At recess, there's a stillness in the air. Jimmy looks around for Lars, but he's not out yet. Now there's Hitomi. Actually, he's alone in the middle of the courtyard. When did the other students from his class leave? Where are the students who are normally playing? The jungle gym is empty. Hopscotch chalk has faded from the sun. The swings shift and squeak from the frigid wind. Jimmy feels like he's being watched. Jimmy. 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 Jimmy, get out of there. They're growing stronger. You've got to run, Jimmy. Don't worry, bud. I know I've been letting these bullies get the best of me, but I can't let Hitomi fight them alone. I've got to show that I deserve most improved after all. Lars, no! You shouldn't be here. You could get hurt. If I get hurt, that's okay. I get hurt all the time. As long as you and Jimmy are safe, I don't mind. Lars. Alright. Bring it on. Lars, you're amazing. I kind of expect to be lying in the field position kicked repeatedly right about now. Weird. They were just scared off by your tremendous fighting energy. Yeah, that must be it. Come on, Jimmy, let me walk you back to class. Nah, the blob's the most fun. Teacher is starting the math lesson. Today, the class is going over measurements. Jimmy already knows all this stuff, so he's bored. Jimmy's interested in exactly what his volume might be. He squirms out of his seat, crawls to the teacher's desk carefully so as not to alert her, then he hops up into a 2-liter flask. Only part of his body fits, though. He pushes himself to the flask harder, kicking against the desk, knocking various flasks and beakers to the ground. The class is laughing, and the teacher tells Jimmy to go back to his desk. Jimmy sits back down, but it's hard to see things when his head is mostly squeezed into a flask. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. After another day of school, Jimmy meets up with Lars and Punch, then heads back to Shinryu. I'm afraid I've run into a roadblock. Turns out the Happy Smile Lady is a cultural icon that dates back to the 80s. Her resemblance to Helga is merely coincidental. It's an uncanny resemblance, though. I must admit that I'm a bit smitten by Happy Smile Lady. I think I'll take some time off tomorrow to research her more fully. Perhaps I'll stop by Tetsuya Kawaii's corporate headquarters and see if I can get an autograph from Happy Smile Lady's voice actress. Oh, try your best to find the secret knowledge. That's the most important thing. Another day passes. It's now Friday, the 5th day of school. The spelling bee is today. And we're getting close to the hour mark, so I'm hoping this winds down. It's gonna suck if I have to split this into 2 videos. Just make sure I don't have any money on me. It's the day of the spelling bee. Lars and Punch are nowhere to be found. Jimmy is alone in the courtyard. He walks up to the doors of Shinryu Academy. They stand before him like the enormous fangs of a long-dead monster. He pushes them open and walks into its gaping mouth. Class is about to begin. The teacher is starting the social studies lesson. Today the class is going over topography. Jimmy imagines what life in a swamp would be like. He could eat as many frogs as he likes and sleep every night in a big pool of slime. The mosquitoes would be pretty annoying, but then again, does Jimmy even have blood? Hey, Jimmy thinks I might learn a little something. Yo, kid. Guess what I've got? Punches after her, spins around, does the splits. That's right. I got the keys to the principal's office. The world is a strange, chaotic place. But one thing is always the same. You can trust Punch Tanaka. I had to reach into the stall and take them from his pocket. It was pretty stressful and, well, it stunk pretty bad. Whatever. It had to be done. Once school's over, we can break into his office and have the book. Pretty rad, huh? Punches after her, dances around some more, then slows to a stop. Hey, kid. You're being super quiet. You alright? I've got to admit I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping for a congratulations, maybe a thank you. I did risk my life, you know. Well, maybe not. I could have definitely lost a hand. I look pretty awesome with the hook, but that's not the point. Anyway, you seem like you got something on your mind, so I'm going to stop bugging you. Work that noise out. Later today, we'll grab the book and get out of this dump. Hey, Jimbo. You seem down. Me too. After yesterday, I thought I could make some progress with Hitomi, but she's been so distant. It's like she doesn't want anything to do with me. Lars? Hitomi! How long have you been there? Look, Lars, I know I've been acting strange. The truth is, there are some things about me that you don't know. We could never be together. Please understand. What is it, Hitomi? I'm sure I can handle it. I mean, there's some stuff about me that you should know too. I'm sorry. I have to go. Oh man. Wish I could figure out the right things to say. I'm just not that kind of person. I always say whatever comes to mind and regret it later. Oh well. This burger tastes like garbage, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. So yes, we will restore our connection to the dream. It's time for the spelling bee. There will be no lesson right now. The teacher has all the students form a line around the perimeter of the classroom. One by one, the teacher asks the students to move in front of the blackboard and spell a word. Each student that fails sits down at their desk. Each student that succeeds goes to the back of the line. The line moves forward and Jimmy feels like a chambered bullet in a revolver, clicking closer and closer to the barrel. Jimmy's name is called. He wipes the sweat from his palms onto his pants. His leg is twitching. His mouth is dry. Spell induction. Her voice sounds like a steel trap snapping shut. The rest of the class is silent. Jimmy can hear his breath, the sound of him dry swallowing. Jimmy closes his eyes. When Jimmy opens his eyes, the other students are gone. The teacher is gone. He's alone in the classroom. Hey there, Jimmy. Ever since you humiliated me in the courtyard, I've been wanting to get even. Look around. It's just us. No one can save you now. Hey, Jimmy? Mrs. Fushitori and the rest of the class disappeared, and the school got super creepy all of a sudden. Oh. 2 on 1. Think that scares me? I'm tired of wearing this human skin. So brittle. Watch it peel right off. We're gonna go goon. See if there's anything to grift. If not, I can still do support stuff. Why you have nothing to steal? Just from looking at him, he looks like he's a physical abuser, but he's been doing nothing but darkness so far. Yeah, that's literally all he's doing. So, let's go big. I guess things are getting serious. We better find Punch and get the book quick. Looks like Punch isn't here. Wait. Hitomi. You. I've hated you since I first smelled you. Shadow Warrior. Your evil ends here. Do you think you can stand a chance against the power of Lars? Don't worry, Hitomi. We're here to save you. That's not necessary. I can just... Oh, there's no time. Hey, everyone, look over there! Moon Magic Activate. Whoa, Hitomi! I didn't know you could do that. Hitomi? Who's Hitomi? I am Pretty Soldier Luna. I'm a Moon Warrior. A warrior from the moon. No, you're not. Oh, aren't you an actress? Is this for the school play? So, a Moon Warrior has followed us all the way to this disgusting little planet. No wonder you sing so bad. I'll enjoy licking your blood from my nails. Well, we're in the right form. But there's nothing to drift. Let's make this fast. Space Jutsu. Protect and Lovely. Wow. So, that only works on her. Oh no. Anyway, Milky Way Fists. So I wonder if a full-blown dungeon's gonna appear after taking these guys out. Wow, that was really great, Hitomi. You never told me you had moon powers. You are a brave man, and strong, too. But I'm not Hitomi. I'm Pretty Soldier Luna. I don't get it. Am I missing something, Hitomi? We don't have time for this. We may have defeated some of the Shadow Warriors, but more remain. They've come here from the dark side of the moon. As a Moon Warrior, it's my sworn duty to defeat them. Come, we must hurry. Your other friend is in danger. Yo, Kid. Uncle Kid. And, is that some kind of Moon Warrior running with you? Oh yeah, you're that Hitomi chick. I am not. I'm Pretty Soldier Luna. Whatever you say, girlie. Look, I'd love to sit and chat, but I'm kind of busy here. You guys mind lending a hand? A Moon Warrior? What a drag. I was just about to chew on this guy's bones. Patience, patience. She's just promised more snacks. So, it is time to growl. Actually, we'll do more vows. Just to make sure. Okay. Kinda sucks that they're fast enough to get that off first turn. Stance. shadow energy is receding. The school will soon return to normal. You've all been brave and helpful, but there's one more challenge I must face alone. You don't have to fight alone. Hey, Uncle Kid, I know you're a tough guy all of a sudden and all that, but we've got our own stuff to do. Let's grab the book from the principal's office and get the hell out of here. The principal? He is the final mystery of the school. Why were the Shadow Warriors drawn to him? Why does he give off such an evil energy? The principal isn't human, nor is he a Shadow Warrior. He's something horrible, something I don't understand. I will go with you to the office. If the principal is there by the light of the moon, I will protect you. Man, where is that stupid thing? This place is creeping me out. Big time. There are many books here. Can't you just take one? It's a specific book. It looks like it's spent a while in the ocean. It also smells like fish. Hey man, don't look at me like that. It was an accident. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. Looking for this? Principal Pulsating Mass holds up the secret knowledge. It won't help you, Jimmy. Not that you'll get it from me anyway. You're not leaving this office alive. Hey kid, have you Whoa, when did you show up? Don't worry, Jimmy. We can beat this together. Vile thing. By the light of the moon, you will be vanquished. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. These people are inconsequential to me. It's you, Jimmy. You're the one I will devour. Okay, so fresh team. If you throw the fight, you're allowed to heal and so on. And I strongly recommend doing so, as twisted as it sounds, just because it's cheaper to lose half your money, provided you've been depositing stuff in the bank regularly, than it is to actually use healing items, because they're so damn overpriced. So the objective here is I want to kill certain ones to make him vulnerable. I think I'm going to have the Black Fountain go off on B, holding Pulverizing Light on A. A is going to try to siphon our crab. I'm going to have Punch Guard because that weakness thing means his next hit does bonus damage, if not just something outright broken. See if I can do that to save him. Even though there's an AoE move that they're able to use, that will just make that a Let's heal him. I'm gonna do the counter stance here to see if I can punish, but not holding my breath. Have him guard, have her use her magic attack here. I think F is the next one that I need to go after because he's the one who inflicts the weakness. No, it's E. So yeah, we're gonna go Sunflower and just start patching people up. Quick, Jimmy, tap into the power of the green. Yeah, no, he's like that. 8-ball corner pocket. I'm gonna try a magic attack, even though it can horribly backfire. Okay, no reflect. I can't use combust yet, so let's just keep doing that one. Since he's still embarked, we'll guard. Once E drops, we should have this. I don't know. I still don't really know what the alert status does. I don't know if he reflects magic or not. I'm gonna hope that Holy has something almighty, some sort of almighty aspect to it. Use Shin Megami Tensei terminology. Bring on the bear. Cutter stance. Call shot. Gonna high-five Hitomi just in case. I wonder what determines how much he heals for, because I've seen different numbers. Points because I can use that called shot mag combo one more time. Why is he only using the mind laser now? And Jimmy pulls through. 11,000. You actually get 2,000 bucks, which is like one item these days. Jimmy's level 4, Lars is 34. That should be an instant level. Ha! Got the book. Thanks almost exclusively to the cunning plan to punch Tanaka. Now maybe Papa Kid will treat me with some respect. We did it! Lars, everyone, you're so amazing! Now that the source of the evil energy has been defeated, it's time for Pretty Soldier Luna to disappear. Goodbye. Hitomi, wait! I wish you would stop doing that. Oh, hello everyone. Things sure have been strange lately, huh? Hitomi, you don't have to pretend any longer. You see, I'm also not who I pretend to be. I'm just posing as a high school student. You see, actually, I'm a pretty cool guy. Lars, maybe you're right. I'm not supposed to reveal my powers, but well... Moon Magic Activate. As you can see, I, Hitomi, am actually Pretty Soldier Luna. Well, that's just a name I made up. My real name is Pretty Soldier Hitomi. We know Hitomi. But how could you tell? I don't know, Hitomi. It's just something I feel. I can tell it's you. Maybe it's something deep in my heart. Lars, I wish I could stay here with you, but now that the Shadow Warriors have been defeated, I must return to the moon. Well, I would if my spaceship weren't damaged when I landed. You should come with us. We're on a journey that's taken us to all sorts of places. Who knows? Maybe we'll go to the moon too. On a whale, right? Truly? I would enjoy traveling with you very much. Cool. Let's get out of here. I never want to see the inside of a school again. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. Go on. Take the book. Little good it'll do you. You're already falling down a deep, dark well. You just haven't admitted it to yourself. Well, what do you think, Papa Kid? Did Punch Tanaka redeem himself? Considering the fact that this is so water damaged and it's completely legible, I'd say no, he did not. Dang. But at the very least, the secret knowledge is back in our hands. I might be able to decipher it in time. Meanwhile, I was checking out Tetsuya Kawai's corporate headquarters. I heard multiple employees mention a winged monstrosity that had been circling the building. In one exchange where an employee asked it to stop, it reportedly replied, "Get bent, nerd." Only one conclusion can be drawn from this. Buck is currently circling the Tetsuya Kawai building. Jimmy, the best course of action is that you go talk with your brother. Perhaps you can help him through his affliction. Perhaps he might know where your mother is. I'll stay here and decipher the secret knowledge. Maybe I can ascertain a hint about how to defeat the pulsating mass. Go with you? No, that won't be necessary. Buck doesn't listen to me. Besides, you seem to have found a strange new companion. My name is Hitomi, sir. Forget my rudeness for not introducing myself sooner. I see. Jimmy, you seem to be meeting lots of strange people. You should be more careful. They told me he's a good person, Andrew. She's already helped us a lot. Anyway, I'll await you here. Good luck. To be honest, I'd rather have Andrew than Hitomi. So... yeah, that sucked. So we will do the building in the next video. As for now, I'm going to call it quits, because this is going on long enough and I got crap to do. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.